You ever look up at a jet soaring overhead and think, man, that's gotta be the fastest thing up there? Well, for a long time nothing touched the SR-71 Blackbird. This beast was built back in the 60s at the height of the Cold War, when America needed eyes in the sky that no one could catch. It could outrun missiles, fly higher than 30,000 feet and cover ground like you wouldn't believe. We're talking speeds over 2,000 miles per hour. To put that in perspective, that's like flying from New York to Los Angeles in under an hour. The Blackbird was a game-changer, giving us intel on countries that thought they were invisible. Pilots who flew that thing, they weren't just pilots, they were freaking astronauts, pushing the limits of what humans and machines could do. And you know what? The Blackbird retired undefeated, never shot down, never caught. Now the Blackbird sits in museums, a reminder of what we achieved and a challenge to keep reaching for the next big thing. Now, let's talk about China. Over the past few decades, they've been making serious moves in tech and manufacturing. And the aerospace industry is no exception. They've been pouring resources into their military, developing advanced fighter jets and pushing the boundaries of what they can do in the air. One area where they've made some serious noise is in the development of a new type of engine, the turbojet. These engines are designed for raw power and speed, capable of propelling aircraft to speeds that would make even the Blackbird blush. Think Mach 5, maybe even Mach 6, that's 5 to 6 times the speed of sound. We're talking about crossing continents in the blink of an eye. This ain't just about catching up, folks. This is about China aiming for the top spot, wanting to show the world they're a force to be reckoned with. They've already shocked the world with their rapid progress in other areas, so when it comes to this new jet, you better believe they're serious. Developing a super-fast jet engine is one thing, but making it work in the real world is a whole other ballgame. That's where testing comes in, and China's been putting this new engine through its paces on the ground. They've built specialized facilities that can simulate the extreme conditions these engines will face at hypersonic speeds. We're talking about intense heat, bone-jarring vibrations, and forces that would rip a normal engine apart. AI can analyze mountains of data in real time, looking for even the tiniest flaws or areas for improvement. This helps engineers identify potential problems before they become major issues, speeding up the development process, and making sure the engine is as reliable as possible. These tests are crucial for more than just making sure the engine works. They're also about gathering data. Engineers need to understand exactly how the engine performs under different conditions, how much stress it can handle, and how to optimize its performance. It's a continuous cycle of testing, analyzing, and refining, all with the goal of creating an engine that can outperform anything else in the sky. So how does this new Chinese jet stack up against the legendary Blackbird? Well, it's still too early to say for sure. The Blackbird was a product of its time, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in the 1960s. This new Chinese jet, on the other hand, benefits from decades of advancements in materials science, engine technology, and aerodynamics. On paper, it has the potential to be faster and more maneuverable than the Blackbird ever was. But speed isn't everything. The Blackbird was also known for its incredible range and its ability to operate at extremely high altitudes. These factors were crucial to its success as a reconnaissance aircraft, allowing it to cover vast distances and evade enemy defenses. It remains to be seen if the new Chinese jet will be able to match these capabilities. Operational cost is another important factor to consider. Ultimately, the true measure of this new aircraft will be its effectiveness in the field. The development of this new Chinese jet has sent ripples through the global defense community. For decades, the United States has enjoyed an almost unchallenged edge in military aviation. The Blackbird was a symbol of that dominance, a testament to American technological prowess. But this new Chinese jet represents a potential shift in the balance of power. If China is able to successfully field a hypersonic aircraft that can outperform anything in the US arsenal, it could have significant implications for global security. Other countries are also taking notice, investing heavily in their own hypersonic programs. Russia, in particular, has made no secret of its ambitions in this area. This new era of supersonic competition has the potential to spark a new arms race, as nations scramble to develop and deploy the fastest and most advanced aircraft. The stakes are high, and the potential consequences are far-reaching. The possibilities are both exciting and daunting.